If you found my website, it's very likely that you have a child who is currently struggling in science. Maybe they've always had a rough time in science, or perhaps they've never struggled in a class before. But when you open that last grade report, you got a shock. Their grade in science is way below where you'd like it to be, and now you're trying to figure out, did you do something wrong? You've tried to explain the science terms, but it's been too long since you've used them, and you're just as frustrated as they are. Maybe you tried searching the internet and feel like you're grasping at straws. Now you're worrying about what's going to happen to their future. Will they be able to get into the college they want? Will they be able to qualify for scholarships? Heck, will they even graduate? And when you question them about their grades, you get answers like, "This is stupid. I'll never use this in real life." Or, "The teacher can't teach." And the argument that ensues next is almost universal. You ask, "Why aren't you studying more? Have you asked the teacher for help? What's happening?" And they simply shrug, mutter something, and walk away. The reality is, these are questions they probably can't answer. They're just as frustrated as you, and possibly even more confused, especially if they haven't had problems in other classes before. It doesn't matter if you ground them and take their car keys away, or sit with them and try to explain the concepts. If they're struggling in a class and don't understand why everyone else seems to be getting it, or if they've tried asking questions and only get more confused by the answers, it's a serious problem. Especially in a science class, where the concepts often build on each other. They begin to doubt everything and feel there's no hope. For many students, there are transitions that will occur during high school that seem to derail the best laid plans. Just entering high school is culture shock to many. The teachers don't guide them as much as they did in middle school. Things are moving a little faster than they did, and perhaps even faster than their study skills can cope with. Or maybe they've entered a class now where almost everything is conceptual, and they can't physically manipulate the objects. While I can't help with all these problems, but if your child, or if you happen to be a student who found this site, is struggling with earth science or physics, I can help. I can break that cycle. I'm Robin DeMarco, the Skyping Science Tutor. By working one-on-one with students, I tailor the lessons to their personal learning styles, which allows me to isolate the areas they are struggling in and help them fill in the missing concepts quickly. And since the student is the focus of our tutoring session, I can ensure they understand the concept before we move on to the next. This allows them to build confidence and stop feeling angry and confused about science. If helping your child succeed in science and in school is high on your priority list, then let's work together to make that a reality. I've put together a list of 15 things that you can do starting today to help improve their science grade. Just fill out the form to the right and I'll send it to you. I look forward to helping turn their science frustration into fascination.